the main part of the dent is in the toughest part of this quarter panel right there. And what this does is it strengthens pulling that dent out. This crease right here will be a real bear. Now, we wouldn't do it this way, but for the video, just to see how big of a dent we can make in this, pardon the pun, how big a dent we can make in this dent by pulling it out with glue. And I'm going to show you a few tricks of the trade. What you do is clean your dent real well with your 99%. And you see how good it works. It's already starting to take that permanent ink off. What you can do and what you can't do with your glue puller. Let's do the big one first. I'm going to pull it out. When I pull, I can see the panel moving. Can you see that? So I'm going to do this a little bit. Got a good bond on it. Now that's a nice tight fit right there. I mean, that thing is glued on. This is going to give you a good idea how far you really can go without the absolute correct tools to pull this dent out right here. What we're going to have to do is put a block in here and get a long 2x4 on edge and go off the tire. Now, if you had a hydraulic jack or something along the lines where you could get in here and try to push it off, you don't want to crush anything else on the inside. That's the situation you're going to run into. Where there's a will, there is a way. We pulled this out pretty decent. We can't really get this out anymore until we get this out this way. It's got to come out. One thing that we have here is tenacity. We don't ever give up, especially trying to share with you guys how to do it with the stuff you already have at home. Sludge hammer head, small one. We're going to take both glue guns and put enough glue on this thing. And here's the reason why. Inside here, it's double walled. 2 sheets of steel together, making this even tougher. We don't want to crush this edge lip here any more than we are going to. So we're going to take both glue guns and put the glue on the sludge hammer head, as much as we can get on it. There it is. We're going to stick that right up in there. Glue that right to the back side. Hold it there for a minute. And the sludge hammer head is that way further than the lip of the quarter panel. So we won't crush it with the 2x4. Well, there it is. We did it. This is what I was running into. Very tight fit because the 2x4 wanted to hit here on this edge, and getting the sludge hammer head in here, keeping it up there, and then of course it fell out. So I had it going while it was moving. I just kept going, and we can beat this back up and flatten that all out. Well, you did it at home and you're winded, because it takes a lot of pressure. I mean, I'm on the end of an 8-foot 2x4 on very edge, so there was a ton of leverage to get this back in the same plane. From here to here, getting it so it's flat. This is all on the same plane now. We can work with that. So we're going to take our glue tabs, put it right here, 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 and here. Pull this the rest of the way out. We'll do a little bit up here with some smaller tabs. There is a slight indentation here. We'll put a tab there and yank that out a little bit. Then we'll sand it all down and go to town. You got to see some of the struggles we go through trying to do videos with tools we used back in the day. But you have this stuff at home, so you can do it. We've used this method before, and it's getting your air hammer out. This happens to be an Ingersoll Rand. It's been one of the best ones we've ever used. We have cheaper ones, but they don't seem to last. and it's short so you can get in. Usually you can't get it in the area you want. We're going to see if we can beat that out a little bit, just for the fun of it. Like I said, we're just having fun, and let's see how this works. All right, take a look at this. That worked great. We are almost on the exact same plane, other than it is slightly in just a little bit, but that's perfect for body filler. We could do it a little bit more. We may come in here and beat this out a little bit more, but I'm happy with that because we can deal with that. We're going to work on this. If you look real closely right here, you can see it's creased in. There's the crease starts kind of right there and it goes in. So we're going to put a big tab right there and yank this thing out. Battling it with a 2x4, we got it. So we'll paint this out and the customer should be really happy with it.